A boy with a sling, a giant with a sword, and an entire nation holding its breath. This isn't just a story from an ancient book. It's the story of what happens when fear meets faith, and faith wins. This is the story of David and Goliath. It's around 1000 BC. Two armies face each other across a valley in Israel, the Israelites on one hillside, the Philistines on the other. Neither side wants to attack first. The valley between them is a death trap. King Saul leads the Israelite army. He's tall, strong, chosen by God to be Israel's first king. But right now, Saul is afraid. And so is every soldier standing behind him, because every single day, for 40 days straight, something walks out of the Philistine camp that makes grown warriors freeze in place. His name is Goliath. Goliath isn't just big, he's over 9 feet tall. His armor alone weighs about 125 pounds. His spear tip weighs 15 pounds. That's heavier than most swords of the time, and it's just the tip. Every morning, he walks to the edge of the valley and shouts the same challenge: "Send me one man. If he beats me, the Philistines will serve Israel. If I beat him, Israel serves us." No one moves. No one volunteers. 40 days of silence, 40 days of shame. This is a man who has trained for war his entire life. To the Israelite soldiers, fighting him isn't brave, it's suicide. Meanwhile, miles away, there's a boy named David. He's not a soldier. He's a shepherd, the youngest of 8 brothers, the one nobody expects much from. His father sends him to the battlefield with a simple errand: bring food to his brothers and check on them. That's it. He's not there to fight. But when David arrives, he hears Goliath's challenge, and he hears something else too. He hears soldiers, grown men, talking about how afraid they are. David asks a question that changes everything. Who is this man that he should defy the armies of the living God? He's not looking at Goliath's size, he's looking at Goliath's arrogance, and he's not afraid of it. Word gets back to King Saul. He calls David in. Saul looks at this teenage shepherd and says what everyone's thinking: "You can't fight him? You're just a boy." David has an answer ready. He tells Saul about the lion and the bear he's already killed with his bare hands, protecting his father's sheep. If God saved him from a lion's claws and a bear's teeth, God will save him from this giant too. Saul offers David his own armor, his sword, his helmet, his heavy bronze coat. David puts it on and takes it right back off. It's not his. It's not how he fights. Instead, David picks up his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the stream. That's it. That's his entire arsenal walking up against the most feared warrior in the region. Goliath sees David walking toward him, and he laughs. A boy. No armor, no sword, just a stick and a sling. He feels insulted that Israel would send this to face him. Goliath shouts insults, promises to feed David's body to the birds. David's response is calm, but it lands like thunder. "You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts." Goliath starts moving toward him. David doesn't run. He runs toward Goliath. He reaches into his bag, loads 1 stone into his sling, and swings. The stone flies straight into Goliath's forehead, the one place not covered by armor. Goliath drops face first to the ground before he even reaches David. David doesn't have a sword of his own, so he takes Goliath's and finishes what the stone started. When the Philistine army sees their champion fall, they don't stand and fight, they run. The Israelite army chases them down, and what looked like Israel's darkest day becomes one of its greatest victories. David, the boy nobody expected anything from, becomes the name everyone in Israel is saying. This moment is the beginning of his entire story, one that eventually leads him to become Israel's greatest king. Every one of us has a Goliath. Maybe it's not a giant with a spear. Maybe it's a fear, a failure, a situation that looks too big to face. The soldiers looked at Goliath and measured him against themselves. David looked at Goliath and measured him against God. That's the shift. Not, am I strong enough, but is my God big enough? And that question changes how you walk into every battle in your life. If you needed this reminder today, this is it. If this story spoke to you, subscribe. We're telling more of these stories the way they deserve to be told. And let me know in the comments, What's the Goliath in your life right now?